Adopt a Village was something that was really, I believe, birthed in the heart of God.
I know Adopt a Village is here because God has, it's part of His purpose and plan.
Our goals are to transform this village of Fifi first, transform it physically, spiritually, and economically.
This is the doing of God, and it's marvelous on our side.
You know, it's interesting, the spiritual climate in the Volta region of Ghana is pretty dark, and yet when we go over there, you see the light. You see, where the darkness is the darkness, the light shines the brightest. And I would say that that's what we see. You see so much joy in the believers, so much of the zeal of the Lord, so much of the power of God in the church. But you also see a level of darkness where even when we're in Ghana and people go, oh, where are you staying? Where are you working? And we say the Volta region, even other Ghanaian ministers go, whoa, we don't even send our people into the Volta region.
The one word that can put it all together is restoration. It's taking stuff that are people that are almost impossible situations, people that are that have difficult lives, and making them new or restoring them to a place of where they feel worthy, worth something.
Every vision God gives, He made a provision. And everything that is of God, heaven back it. And I strongly believe, without any doubt in my heart, that what God has begun in this place, He will continue it and perfect it.
The key is coming into a village and laying a solid spiritual foundation. And it's calling the church to address and understand what are the curses that are operating here. And when we come into a village like Afife, we realize there's been a history of slavery, there's been murder, there have been broken covenants. There have been offerings to Satan. They worship the serpent, which is Lucifer. And you know, there are curses that have to be broken. And so it's critical for us because there are village after village after village that are crying out for things that we have that we take for granted, whether it's computers, clothes, finances, business understanding, the time that it takes and the finances that it takes to build a church costs nothing compared to what it costs over here to build something that can impact so many lives.
My goal is to help to transform Ghana in a way that Ghana wants to be transformed, not in a way that I think it ought to be done. And that's how Adopt a Village looks at it as well. They want to work with the local people. They want to pour the business opportunities back into the local people.
Well, we've done crusades and seen many people come to Christ. We've started a Bible college. We've got pastors working together and praying together. So those are spiritual changes that we've seen here. Physically, we've got a water system going into Afife. We have a church that's been built. We're planning to build an orphanage. We own the property already, and we're planning to build an orphanage in 2008.
You can help us in your small way, not in a big way, but in your small way to affect a family, maybe adopt a family, maybe adopt a child, maybe adopt a minister, maybe adopt a school, maybe adopt anybody in this community just to support him.
We just kept doing the next thing that we believe God wanted us to do. Had no idea that He would move this fast and this powerfully to establish Him. And what has taken place is I really believe the first prototype village is so far underway that time now is to begin to think through the next village.
But I promise anybody that comes, the blessing you receive will be greater than the blessing you give.
you.